our rule on the carpet is that, do we talk over someone else on the carpet?
No.
Oh man, but you really want to tell me something. So what do you, instead, we go like this. To show me, this means me too in sign language, which is what people use when they have to talk with their hands because they can't talk. Good job. I see Tanaya doing it. Good job. Okay, so this means me too. And when you do this, I know that when I said something, you want to share with me something about what I just said. Let's pretend. All right, ready? Everyone, we're going to pretend like we're reading a book on the carpet. Here's my book. My book is about oceans and whales. And I'm reading about the oceans and the whales. And
Mine's about airports.
Listen. Okay, Michaela, that's when you could have done this, okay? All right, oceans and whales are really big, and I love whales. Jayla and Michaela both showed me, without talking, that they want to share something with me afterwards. So I'm reading my book, reading, and now I'm done with the book. And I'm going to say, Michaela, I remember you did this, so you have something to tell me. What is it?
My mom, she works at McDonald's.
Your mom works at McDonald's. Okay, thank you for sharing. Jayla, what would you like to share?
My mom took me to work, and last time I scratched my finger. Then my mom gave me a band-aid.
Oh, your mom. Sit up, Maria. You had a band-aid. All right, one more person who did this during my story. Because now I know that they have something to share with me. Tanaya. Oh, we're listening to Tanaya. Yeah, your mom and dad both go to school. Very cool. All right, let's give everyone who talked some applause. I see you, girls. You're going to share something with me later, okay? See you. We're going to share something with me later, okay? You did a wonderful job. Thank you.
The title of the book is The Kids of Africa.
Wait, show me where the title is. Can you point to the title? And where's the author? If I'm looking for the author, where would I find her? Oh, that's still the title. Look at the other words. Remember, it's the one next to the by. And what's the author do?
Write the world.
And what does an illustrator do?
Draw the picture.
Okay, so all that information is on the front cover. This is our front cover. All right, can you open the book?
This is the title of the book.
Yep, that's the title again. It's on the title page. Where do you start reading? Point to where you start reading. Good job. What happened next in the story?
So, they read somebody a story again.
Try it again. Very good. Let's try this. Try it one more time. Very good.
I know what it is.
Try it again. Okay, so today we're going to talk about expression, using expression when we're reading, okay? And we're going to preview a story. I think this is something that we all know about, like we all can relate to, right? Losing a tooth. Let's read this. My loose tooth. Very good, my loose tooth. Have you all ever had a loose tooth? Yes, you had a loose tooth? I do. Yes. I had too. I understand exactly. I had a loose tooth when I was your age too. And who is this by? It says by Nick Taylor and illustrated by
David
Sheldon. Okay, who is Nick Taylor? He is the
author.
Very good. And David Sheldon is the
Illustrator.
Very good. And what does the illustrator do?
Draws the picture.
Draws the pictures. Very, very good. Who is this in the picture? Does he look like he's my age? Does he? He does? He looks like he's my age. No, how old does he look? Does he look more like my age or your age?
His age.
Your age? So you two's age? So he's young. So do you think that they're talking about his loose tooth? Do you think they're talking about his loose tooth?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Let's go through and let's look. Where do you think he is?
In the house.
In the house? Who do you think that is?
His family.
You think that's his family? He look happy. What kind of expression does he have on his face? What kind of expression?
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation, no. Like when you were losing your teeth, were you excited or were you sad? What were you? You were excited. Okay, very good. So let's go through and let's see how exciting it can be to lose a tooth. Ooh, and what is in his hand on this page, on page 13? His tooth. So what do you think Mom did?
She gave him an apple and then she told him to.
Let's continue reading.
My grandma called to me and then came into my room. So did your tooth come out yet, Mike? Grandma asked.
Let's read that again and let's remember to stop with different punctuation marks and show expression. So do that again.
Okay, fifth graders, go ahead and put up a pyramid with your partner so that I know you know who you're working with. Thank you. This is the question you're going to discuss with your partner. After having previewed this week's book about being in a medieval dungeon, you're going to discuss with your partner. Would you rather be a pirate's prisoner, like we read about last week, or would you rather be a prisoner in a medieval dungeon, like we're going to read about this week, and make sure you tell your partner why? Any questions before we begin?
No, ma'am.
How long will you have to discuss?
1 minute.
Go. We have the text to world connection, something that has happened. LaShanta.
And then it was another one when Whitney Houston had died. And then on the television, we had Southern Funeral and how Alicia Keys and Steve Harvey and R. Kelly, they came there and their voice was scratchy because they wanted to cry, but they were singing. They didn't want to.
Sure. And so having the memorial tribute to Whitney Houston, what situation in the book does that sort of remind us of?
When Nick Mom was crying at the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And how she didn't want to cry, but she just let it out.
Sure, sure. What was the tone at Nick's funeral? Because we had a sort of disagreement on this in class. If it was appropriate to have this kind of funeral, or if you thought we shouldn't be talking about these kind of things at Nick's
I
funeral.
said it was.
Think back to the kindergarten teacher. Yeah, they were funny. And how was the audience reacting?
They wanted to laugh, but they were trying to see was it the right time.
Exactly, exactly. And so we had a bit of a disagreement in this on our SFA class. Let me hear your opinions. Is a funeral the right time to laugh and share memories, or is it a time to be quiet and to be sad and to reflect? What do you, let's go around this time, and then this will be our last question.
I think it's like the appropriate time because when you laugh, you like kind of remember more about them and good times that you share with them.
Rakisa?
I think it's good to laugh and share memories at a funeral because it helps you not forget about the person.
Okay, so you're both making a good point. Mikkel's saying to share the good memories, and Marquisa is saying that will help you to remember the person to keep them with you. I think those are both great ideas. So I'm kind of hearing one big thought, and tell me if you agree with this. I'm kind of hearing you guys say it's okay to laugh at the right time at a funeral, but it's also important to be quiet and be respectful